Did you know you can increase your car's engine power by up to 30% or more just by using illegal mods? That's right. From bypassing emissions systems to tweaking your ECU and dropping in turbochargers, these forbidden upgrades can unlock serious performance. But there's a catch. While your car might feel like a track monster, the law sees it as a rolling violation. In this video, we're breaking down the top illegal mods that actually make your car run better and revealing exactly which U.S. states will slap you with fines, failed inspections, or even impound your ride. Let's dive in. Number 1. Catalytic converter removal. Removing the catalytic converter is one of the most common performance modifications among enthusiasts. The CAT is designed to reduce toxic emissions, but it also creates exhaust back pressure that slightly restricts airflow. When removed, the exhaust flows more freely, allowing the engine to breathe better, resulting in improved horsepower, torque, and throttle response. This is especially beneficial in turbocharged engines, where reducing back pressure can improve spool time and turbo efficiency. The downside is that it significantly increases emissions of nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbons, which are harmful pollutants. This method is illegal in all 50 states under federal EPA law, and especially enforced in California, New York, Colorado, and Massachusetts, where vehicles must pass strict emissions inspections. Number 2. Straight pipe exhaust system. Want your car to sound like a fire-breathing monster and shave off some weight? A straight pipe setup does just that. It removes the muffler, resonator, and sometimes even the catalytic converter, giving exhaust gases a straight shot out. This unrestricted flow improves engine efficiency, adds a slight performance bump, and seriously reduces weight. On top of that, it gives you that aggressive, raw sound that makes every tunnel run feel like a race day. But this setup is usually way too loud for public roads. Therefore, straight pipes are illegal in many states, particularly California, New York, Virginia, and areas with strict noise ordinances. In some places, police use decibel meters to test noise on the spot, and fines or orders to repair are common. Number 3. ECU tuning emissions defeat. An ECU tune is like giving your engine a brain transplant. Tuning the ECU can unlock hidden horsepower by optimizing air-fuel ratios, boost levels, and timing maps. However, some tunes disable emission systems like EGR valves, O2 sensors, and DPFs in diesel vehicles. These changes improve performance and fuel economy by removing power-sapping restrictions. But any tune that disables emissions equipment is illegal under federal law and violates the Clean Air Act. This applies across all 50 states, though California, Massachusetts, and Colorado enforce it most rigorously with smog testing and ECU inspections. The EPA has cracked down on companies offering delete tunes with multi-million-dollar fines. Number 4. NOS System. NOS is the real-life cheat code for power. Inject it, and boom, instant horsepower. NOS system works by adding more oxygen into the combustion chamber, allowing more fuel to be burned, and generating insane power bursts. It is one of the most dramatic and effective mods you can install, with power gains ranging from 50 to over 300 extra horsepower. But here's the issue. Nitrous can be highly explosive and dangerous if misused. It also encourages illegal street racing behavior. Therefore, in states like California, using NOS on public roads is strictly illegal, though kits can be legally installed for off-road or track use. In Florida, Texas, and New York, you may own a NOS kit, but must have it disconnected or the tank removed when driving on public roads. Law enforcement agencies often target cars suspected of illegal street racing, and a visible NOS system can get your car impounded or fined. It's the ultimate power boost, but definitely not worth it on your way to work. Number 5. Cold air intake with mass airflow. Sensor modification. A cold air intake is designed to pull cooler, denser air from outside the engine bay into your engine which improves combustion, efficiency, and slightly increases horsepower and torque, typically 5 to 15 horsepower. To work correctly, the intake system relies on the MAF sensor to measure the volume and temperature of incoming air. But here's the catch. The moment you relocate the MAF, you risk throwing off the air-fuel ratio, increasing emissions, and sending the ECU into a loop. You might get more power, but you'll also likely get a check engine light, failed emission scan, and poor idle control. This setup is flat-out illegal in CARB-regulated states like California, Colorado, New York, Oregon, Washington, and Maryland if it lacks an executive order certification. Number 6. Dark window tint on front windows or windshield window tinting helps block UV rays, keeps the cabin cooler, and reduces glare, which in turn reduces the load on your AC system, improving fuel economy and comfort. In some cases, it also reduces the risk of the dashboard and electronics overheating. However, many drivers go beyond the legal limit, applying extremely dark tints to the front side windows or windshield. Most states have laws regulating VLT percentages. For example, California requires at least 70% VLT on front side windows, while New York and Texas have their own thresholds. Number 7. Aftermarket Turbo or Supercharger without emissions approval. Slapping on an aftermarket turbo or supercharger is like giving your car a second heart. Boosted engines suck in more air, burn more fuel, and produce jaw-dropping acceleration. With proper tuning, this can add 50 to 300 plus horsepower. Whether you are using a centrifugal supercharger or a twin-scroll turbo, the performance gains are undeniable. Enthusiasts love this mod because it transforms even an average car into a high-performance machine. However, these systems must meet emission standards and not interfere with factory sensors or the ECU. In California, any aftermarket forced induction kit must have a CARB EO number showing it passed emissions testing. Installing a non-approved system means the car will fail inspection and can't be legally registered. That's all for this video. These mods will make your car run better, and there is no doubt about it. More power, more response, more sound, but they also bring legal heat and potential fines you don't want to deal with. So if you're building a race car, go wild. But if you're daily driving that beast, think twice before crossing the legal line. See you in the next video.